Om Shanti. This is the Sakar Murli of the 13th of November 2023. Essence. Sweet children, your real Deep Mala Festival of Lights will be in the new world. This is why you shouldn't have any desire to see the false festivals of this old world. Question. You are holy swans. What is your duty? Answer. Your main duty is to stay in remembrance of the One Father and to connect the intellect of everyone in yoga to the One Father. You become pure and enable everyone to become pure. You have to remain constantly engaged in the task of changing human beings into deities. You have to liberate everyone from sorrow, become guides and show them the path to liberation and liberation in life. Song. Having found you, we have found the whole world. The earth and sky all belong to us. Om Shanti. You children heard the song. You children say that you are claiming your inheritance of the kingdom of heaven. No one can ever burn that. No one can snatch that away from us. No one can win that inheritance from us. Souls receive the inheritance from the Father, and such a Father is truly called the Mother and Father. Only those who recognize the Mother and Father can come to this institution. The Father also says, I reveal myself personally in front of you children and teach you Raja Yoga. Children come and make the unlimited Father belong to them while alive. You children are adopted while alive. You belong to me and I belong to you. Why do you belong to me? Baba, we have become yours to claim the inheritance of heaven from you. Okay, child. Never divorce such a father. Otherwise, what would be the result? You would not be able to claim the full inheritance of the kingdom of heaven. Baba and Mama become the Emperor and Empress. Therefore, you have to make effort and claim such an inheritance. However, while making effort, some children divorce the father and then go and become trapped in the vices and fall into hell. Hell is hell and heaven is heaven. You say, we make the Father belong to us in order to become the masters of heaven for all time, because we are at present in hell. Until Heavenly God the Father, who is the creator of heaven, comes, no one can go to heaven. His very name is Heavenly God the Father. You know that at this time. The Father says, children, you understand that you have truly come to the Father to claim your inheritance from Him, as you did 5,000 years ago. However, while you are moving along, the storms of Maya completely ruin you. You then stop studying, that is, you die. If, after belonging to God, you let go of His hand, it means you have died from the new world and gone back to the old world. It is only Heavenly God the Father who liberates you from the sorrow of hell, becomes your guide, and takes you back to the sweet silence home from where we souls came. He then gives us the kingdom of sweet heaven. The Father comes to give two things, liberation and salvation. The Golden Age is a land of happiness, and the Iron Age is a land of sorrow, and the land from where we souls come is the land of peace. That Father is the bestower of peace and the bestower of happiness for the future. We will first go from this peaceless land to the land of peace. That is called the sweet silence home. We reside there. It is the soul that says, "That is our sweet home," and then by studying this knowledge at this time, we will receive the kingdom of heaven. The name of the Father is Heavenly God the Father, the Liberator, the Guide, the knowledgeful, blissful ocean of knowledge. He is also merciful. He has mercy for everyone. He also has mercy for the elements. Everyone becomes liberated from sorrow. Even animals, etc., experience sorrow. If you killed one, it would experience sorrow, would it not? The Father says, "I liberate everyone, not just human beings, from sorrow. However, I will not take animals back with me." This refers to human beings. There is only one such unlimited Father. All the rest take you into degradation. You children know that only the unlimited Father will give you the gift of heaven or the land of liberation. He gives you the inheritance. The highest on high is the one Father. All devotees remember that God the Father. Christians also remember God. Shiva is Heavenly God the Father. He alone is knowledgeful and blissful. You children understand the meaning of this. You are also number-wise. Some are such that no matter how much you decorate them with this knowledge, they still fall into vice and are attracted to the dirty world. Some children go to see deep mala. In fact, my children shouldn't look at that false deep mala, but because they don't have this knowledge, they have that desire. Your Diwali is in the Golden Age, when you have become pure. You children have to explain that the Father just comes to take you to the sweet home and sweet heaven. Those who study well and imbibe knowledge will go to the kingdom of heaven. However, it has to be in your fortune. If you don't follow Srimat, you won't become elevated. These are the versions of Shri Shri God Shiva. Until human beings receive the recognition of God, they will continue to perform devotion. When faith becomes firm, devotion is automatically renounced. You are holiness. You make everyone pure according to the directions of God the Father. Those people make Hindus and those of Islam into Christians. You make devilish human beings pure. Only when they become pure can they go to heaven or the sweet home. None but one. You don't remember anyone except the one Father. Only from the one Father are you to receive the inheritance, and so you would surely only remember that one Father. You become pure and help to make others pure. Those nuns don't purify anyone or make others into nuns like themselves. They simply convert Hindus into Christians. You holy nuns purify everyone and enable all souls to connect their intellects in yoga to the one God, the Father. It says in the Gita, renounce your body and all bodily relations. Consider yourself to be a soul and remember the Father. Then only by imbibing knowledge will you receive a kingdom. Only by having remembrance of the Father will you become ever healthy, and with knowledge become ever wealthy. The Father is the ocean of knowledge. He tells you the essence of all the Vedas and scriptures. They portray the scriptures in the hands of Brahma. This one is Brahma. Shiv Baba explains the essence of all the Vedas and scriptures to you through this one. He is the ocean of knowledge. You continue to receive this knowledge through this one. Others then continue to receive it through you. Some children say, Baba, I am opening this spiritual hospital where diseased human beings can come and become free from disease and claim their inheritance of heaven. They can make their lives worthwhile and receive a lot of happiness. Therefore, they would definitely receive blessings from all those many people. Baba also explained the other day that to study the scriptures of Bharat, such as the Gita, the Bhagavad, the Vedas and Upanishads, etc., to hold sacrificial fires, to do tapasya, to fast, make certain vows, and go on pilgrimages, are all like buttermilk. They are the paraphernalia of the path of devotion. By following the one Srimat of the God of the one Bhagavad Gita, Bharat receives the butter. The Srimad Bhagavad Gita has been falsified, so that instead of the name of the ocean of knowledge, the purifier, the incorporeal Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, they have inserted Sri Krishna's name and turned it into buttermilk. This is the one big mistake. The ocean of knowledge is giving you children this knowledge directly. You now know how this world cycle turns and how the world tree grows. You Brahmins are the top knot, and Shiv Baba is the father of Brahmins. You will then become deities from Brahmins, then warriors, merchants and Shudras. This is a somersault. This is called the cycle of 84 births. You can also explain to those who hold gatherings where the Vedas are read, devotion is buttermilk, whereas this knowledge is the butter through which you receive liberation and liberation in life. If you want to understand knowledge in depth, then listen with patience. The Brahma Kumaris can explain it to you. It is also mentioned in the scriptures that these children gave this knowledge to Bishop Itamai and Ashwatthama, etc., characters in the Mahabharata, at the end. At the end, everyone will understand that what you say is correct. They will definitely come at the end. When you hold exhibitions, so many thousands of people come, but not everyone becomes one whose intellect has full faith. Out of multi-millions, only a handful understand very well and have this faith. Acha. To the sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, to the lucky stars of knowledge, love, remembrance and good morning, number-wise, according to your efforts, from the Mother, the Father, Bap-Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children say Namaste to the spiritual father. Essence Vedana 1. Become pure and make others pure like yourself. Don't remember anyone except the one Father. 2. In order to receive blessings from many souls, open a spiritual hospital. Show everyone the path to liberation and salvation. Blessing. May you become equal to the Father, and by following Father Brahma, come in the first grade. All of you children have a lot of love for Father Brahma, and the sign of having love is to become equal to him. For this, constantly have the aim, I first. Not I first out of jealousy, because that is damaging. However, when you say I first in following the Father, and you actually do it, you will then also come first with the one who is the first. Just as Father Brahma became number one, in the same way, those who follow him also have to keep the aim of becoming number one. The one who takes the initiative is the first one, Arjuna. Everyone has a chance to come first. The first grade is unlimited, it is no less. Slogan: in order to become an embodiment of success, do the service of serving yourself while serving others at the same time. Om Shanti. Elevated versions of Mateshwari, 21st of January 1957. This godly satsang, spiritual gathering, is not a common satsang. This godly satsang of ours is not a common satsang. This is a godly school or college in which we have to study regularly. Others just go and do satsang. They listen to that for a short time and then go back to what they were like. You become as you were because you don't receive a regular study there where you could create a reward. This is why our satsang is not a common satsang. This is our godly college where God sits and teaches us, and where we fully imbibe this study and claim a high status. Just as a teacher teaches you every day and gives you a degree, in the same way here God Himself, in the form of the Guru, the Father and the Teacher, teaches us every day and enables us to claim the highest status of deities. This is why it is necessary to join this school. It is essential for those who come here to understand this knowledge, what teachings you receive here, and what you will attain by taking these teachings. We now know that God Himself comes and enables us to pass a degree, and we have to finish this whole course in just this one birth. Those who take the whole course of this knowledge from the beginning to the end will pass fully. Those who come in the middle of the course will not take as much of this knowledge. They would not know what was taught earlier in the course. This is why you have to study regularly here. Only by having this knowledge will you progress, and this is why you have to study regularly. After becoming a true child of God, do not have any doubts. Since God Himself has come onto this earth, we have to give our hands to Him fully. However, only those who are true and strong children of Baba will give Baba their hands. Never let go of that Father's hand. If you let go, where would you go after becoming an orphan? Now that you have caught hold of God's hand, you mustn't have the slightest thought, even in a subtle form, of letting go of it. Nor must you have any doubts such as, I don't know whether I will be able to go across or not. There are even such children who do not recognize the Father, and so they answer the Father back and say that they are not concerned about anyone. If you have such thoughts, how can the Father look after such unworthy children? You should then understand that you are about to fall, because Maya tries very hard to make you fall, and she will definitely test you to see to what extent you are a clever and strong warrior. This is also essential. The stronger we become through God, the more Maya will also become strong and try to make us fall. There will be a proper partnership. Just as God is strong, Maya will also show her strength, but we have the firm faith that ultimately God is stronger and that victory will finally be His. We have to remain firm in this faith in every breath. Maya has to show her strength. She cannot show any weakness in front of God. If you show your weakness even once, everything is over. Therefore, even if Maya shows her force, we mustn't let go of the hand of Maya Pati, the Lord of Maya. Those who hold on to His hand fully will be victorious. Since God is our Master, we must not have even any thought of letting go of His hand. God says, "Children, since I myself am powerful, you will then definitely become powerful by being with me." Do you understand, children?